What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Going to run through this trade recap on this one trade today that we took on NQ. As we can see, we hit one take profit here. Rest got stopped out, break even. I wanted to see price run to the CPI high, which didn't end up happening. But let's get right into this. So on the daily, I was kind of unsure of bias. I wanted to see sells, to be honest, because if you look on the higher time frame, NQ was reacting off of this daily FVG, and then ES was reacting off a weekly FVG. We have so much built up low resistance sell side liquidity, and all of these lows down here. But coming into the market, we were in bullish order flow on the 4 hour, something like this. And I was like, okay, if lower time frame order flow wants to continue bullish, then I want to see a continuation up. So what did I mark out was this CPI high. We had the CPI low right here from the candle that pushed up on the CPI news data. We had London low, Asian low, and then we had all this low resistance sell side liquidity. So personally for me, I wanted to see, like, my plan was if price came up and swept the CPI high, I wanted to see shorts rotate back down. But I said if order flow wants to maintain bullish, then I'm going to be looking for longs to take out the CPI data high, right? So this is where price started to get interesting, and this is where I started to get involved in the trade. So as you can see, price came down and ended up sweeping out the CPI, the 830 low right here. And then price started to make a move to the upside. We actually had a bullish SMT off these lows right here, if you see NQ and ES, but I didn't get an entry here because I wanted to see NQ invalidate this 15-minute FVG, which it ended up doing. So as you can see right here, we had this bearish fair value gap right here. And on top of that, we also respected this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So we were maintaining bullish order flow on the 15. We invalidated a bearish FEG. We came back in and retested it. So from here, I'm looking for longs to continue up to take out the lower time frame buy side and then take out that CPI high. We look at the 5-minute. We closed above this bearish FEG on the 5-minute. We came back in and retested it. So from here, I was scaling down. And my entry literally was just on this 1-minute break of structure right here. Stops I put below the 15-minute IFVG. 1-minute break of structure was my entry, and basically I targeted, I'll show you guys right here, I targeted this 1-minute swing high as take profit 1 just because it gave a decent risk reward. It gave us about 1.4 R, and that was just something to be able to take some profits in the meantime before we look to seek out that CPI high. But as you can see, we kind of chopped up, finally hit that take profit, stop loss to break even, and the rest of this trade was taken out on this pretty big wick to the downside right here. I contemplated getting back in the market at this point on that wick down, but luckily I didn't because it would have taken us out. And then as you can see, price from there ended up flooding to the downside, taking out all those sell side draws down there. So shorts would have been a great move. But once again, for me, what I was seeing was I had a bearish bias kind of going into the day, but I figured, you know, if order flow wanted to maintain bullish, that I could look for longs. I seen on the hourly and the 4 hour that order flow was bullish. I seen that order flow on the 15-minute was maintaining bullish structure. As you can see, we were respecting this bullish gap right here. We invalidated this bearish FEG, came back in and retested it. Same kind of thing on the 5-minute. Invalidate this bearish fair value gap, came back in and retested it. And then we entered in on the 1-minute break of structure right here and targeted this 1-minute swing high and the CPI high. We ended up catching 1 TP, and then the rest got taken out, break even. Again, if we caught longs from down here, that would have been ideal, but I wanted to see that gap get pushed above and retested first because I really had confidence that price was going to come up that CPI high just with how this market's been moving. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but at least catch 1 take profit, so can't be too upset. So that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, give me a like, subscribe, comment on the video, follow me on Twitter, link in the description if you guys want to support the channel. Until the next video, I'll see you guys then. Peace.